Rest is not the pause in the journey. Rest is part of the journey itself. And most of us don't realize that until we try to push through a workout while feeling like a soggy noodle that somebody microwaved 1 minute too long. We think fitness is supposed to be constant grind mode. But the real secret to staying motivated is the exact opposite. Rest and recovery are fuel. They rebuild. They reset. They protect your drive to keep showing up. When you train, those muscles get tiny micro tears. That sounds scary, but it's literally how growth works. The repair process happens after the workout, not during it. The rebuilding phase is like the spa day your muscles never knew they needed. This is when strength actually forms, not while you're lifting, but while you're resting. And when you don't let that process happen, workouts feel weaker, energy drops, and motivation slips away like soap in the shower. Rest helps your mind too, because motivation isn't just muscle, it's mental. If you're constantly pushing, constantly stressing, constantly trying to outperform yourself, your brain eventually hits that emotional wall. You feel grumpy. You feel irritated. You feel done. A rest day can reset that switch. It gives your thoughts room to breathe again. It takes pressure off your shoulders, and, oddly enough, it brings back the excitement. Sometimes giving yourself permission to slow down is exactly what makes you want to go harder again later. Burnout is sneaky. It doesn't show up like a loud alarm. It shows up as tiny micro feelings, like not wanting to start the workout, or suddenly doubting your progress, or secretly hoping you have an excuse to skip training that day. Burnout is motivation erosion. Recovery stops that erosion before it creates a crater. Quality matters more than quantity. Anyone can hammer away at workout after workout in pure exhaustion mode. But that doesn't mean the body adapts. It actually stalls. If you rest properly, the next session is sharper, more powerful, more dialed in, better movement, better form, better reps. And that leads to better results. Your body performs at its peak when the energy tank is full, not when it's on fumes. Listening to your body is one of the highest level skills in training. The body whispers long before it screams. Soreness, tightness, flat energy, slower reps. They're all signals. They're like dashboard warning lights. If you ignore them, the engine eventually quits. But if you respond early, by resting, by giving yourself recovery space, you prolong your long-term progress. Active recovery is where the magic happens without the strain. Slow walks, light stretching, gentle movement, they keep circulation flowing and help muscles repair faster. It's low effort, but high benefit. And it keeps your mind in I am still working on this mode without burning you out. So set a recovery schedule. Actually write it down. Make rest non-negotiable. Look at it as part of the plan, not a break from the plan. Because when you do, consistency becomes sustainable, motivation becomes repeatable, and progress becomes long-term instead of temporary. Rest isn't quitting. Rest is strategy, and it's one of the smartest moves you can make.